Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode we finished off our Chapter 3 Day 1 patrol with the admin district in Orcus Tower before heading to the boathouse to face our first cryptid, the Hydra plant, defeating it and its tentacles to earn a Viking rod from the fishermen for our troubles. We now hunt down the second one on Ursula Road.
Right, so where's this place you mentioned? What the? Well, that wasn't there before. When did this happen? Path used to be blocked off, didn't it? So I must have torn it open, and I don't think it was just a coincidence. Meaning one of the cryptids in the report must be beyond here, right? Any signs of spatial distortion, Tio? Not for the time being, though it's still too early to be certain. However, I do sense an odd presence just beyond here. Could that be it? There's only one way to find out. Let's head in and investigate. Is this below water level? We got a dungeon. Maybe. There's a quartz fragment. Stupid cryptid. You never would have looted me had it not blown my hiding spot. There it is. Aha. There it is. Tio, can you sense the spatial distortion now? Yes, the 3 higher elements are present here as well. Just as before, I'm still not able to determine the cause of it. Here we go again. Judging by last time, the cryptid itself isn't the source. Lloyd, should we prepare to engage it in combat? Yeah, proceed with caution. Why does this poor Platy need to get got by me? It's like we're being mean. It's a fishing spot, are you? Paying attention to the important things, right? Should I just fish first? Wait, could we have preempted this guy? Well, this one's on its own. It's Elon Ark. That's a nice name. Considering people are about to run off into battle, I don't know what to cast first, considering we need to find like a weakness or something before we start off anything. I'll have fought on to Lloyd. He's always the center of our attack after all. Elon Ark, a lot more HP, a giant cryptid in the form of a hard-shelled turtle. It distorts both space and time. We need to hit it with... Well, we need to get the speed down again, because that's amazing. But we need to hit it with... Mirage? Yes. All I can really do at the moment is run up to it. Okay. I didn't hit Tia for what reason? Because Tia was too far away? It's anti-melee? Guaranteed escape.
Thanks.
Oh, it just AoEs everything on the board endlessly. Great. We always like that here. Yeah, totally. I could put a magic reflect on someone just in case it does that. I didn't know you have that ability. The ADF's down a lot. So it's casting arts. Cool.
任せて。
We only have Chaos branded, do we? Just trying to think. It's my best way to go through things. I'm gonna tear bar myself here. She can cast Chrono down the future, but I may as well cast Calamity Claw first.
ドライブ開始。
行くぞ
While Lloyd continues to pummel this guy. 'Cause I think he's the one applying the ADF down
援護
buff.
します。電磁ネット。投射。
Oh, never mind, you'll do... I don't need this now!
任せて。
Okay, I could probably cancel that, but I will move because there's no reason for me to stay there.
任せろ
行きます。
よし
Just thinking, I might just be able to like break it anyway, but if I move, I'll probably just be fine.
私の番ね。
No reason to stick around and find out, right? You need some more support stuff, honestly.
エニグマ駆動。
任せろ
Right, goal is to now speed Tio up. It's weird, the cast is so slow, but of course it's partly so slow because of what we've done to the
エニ
enemy.
グマ駆動。
That's not sand!
任せてくれ
You and I need to have a discussion about what sand is.
やっは
やあ。私の番ね。
Keep the minus speed debuff going. Seems if I had Speed Breaker, I could probably buff that up to a +5.
エニグマ駆動。
任せろ
I don't know why you want to walk to the front like that, but we don't do a lot of damage to this guy. It's more about me debuffing.
それ。行きます。ドライブ開始。え。
We're already out of Chrono Drive. It's just how fast it goes away. It's not a waste, I don't think.
助かりました。
Good.
それ。 私の番ね。
We are your support. We will stick with you forever. Buff, 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 buff. 1 HP. We don't have anything that gives extra stuff by the look of it. Still on -3 speed. Well, like, what do I do with you now? I can cast spells too, but... Oh, Earth's good. Oh, I should notice that.
エニグマ駆動。
おっしゃ
It's just useless to attack with you, so I may as well just apply buffs on people just in case.
俺の番だ
I
な
wish there was more of a use, but at least you've got a use. Get the ADF down.
チャンスです。
No. It's less damage, most likely, than if I was just to use Silver Fawn.
ドライブ開始
Kind of wish Lloyd went next.
世話が焼けるな。
さてと
Oh, okay, so I can do this. I can impede it, see if that works, and still get out of there if it doesn't.
行くわよ食らいなさい
Oh, there we go. 10 whole damage! It's fun when your guys can't really do anything.
エニグマ駆動任せて
Does at least make you try out some different stuff, I guess.
それ
俺の番だな。えっと
Yeah, we hit it.
よし
Well, we don't need to hit anything else now. What can I do that might be helpful?
はあおっしゃ
Just keep chugging the guy down. So that's the thing, I don't have anything that's helpful. And we haven't let this guy do anything. It'd be funny if we could just stay in his line and just go, ha, you can't actually hit me. No, 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 no. Because we got them on now.
エニグマ駆動
This guy's got a critical coming up.
それ
I swear he's going to feint me with that big sweep. Ready?
任せて
You can tell it's coming.
そこだ
He did hit me with it. Well, this guy was a pushover. Which again, well, wasn't a pushover, just a long fight. Had to slow the guy down. And go to work bit by bit. When they're weak to something, abuse it.
さすがですね
Alright, Lloyd is 68, so is Noel, Wazi, Randy, Ellie 2.
やったぞ
Lloyd has learnt a new craft, Quelling Smash. Wazi's Deadly Heaven has been upgraded to Deadly Heaven 2. And we get a move to. Hey Dios, that one was just as strong as the last. Yes, and it disappeared in exactly the same way. Let me guess, the spatial distortion isn't letting up either. You guessed correctly. Though I can say with more confidence that both instances do indeed have a specific cause. A specific cause? Do you have any idea what it could be? Unfortunately, my senses have been affected by the distortion, so I haven't been able to put my finger on it. I have a feeling the rest of you may have a better chance of locating the source. Do we really? Let's give it a shot. We might find a lead if we investigate the area. There has to be something causing these distortions, and we're going to figure out what. Roger that. Alright, let's bust out those fine-tooth combs and get to searching. Defeated the Ursula Road Cryptid. It's the fishing spot! I knew it! Cryptids appearing in Crossbell is no joke, but at least the one here opened up a path to this fantastic fishing spot. Priorities, right? Priorities. Oh, okay. Big fish aren't available. I thought it was going to say nothing is biting again. A rainbow trout? Nice. Was that new? No, we've already got one. hard keeping track of what is and what isn't. Tiger rockfishes. I didn't think anything was going to bite on that one. Rain eaters. Stuff we've all seen before, basically. Look at all of this flowering grass. I believe we saw the same kind blooming on the path behind the boathouse too. Yep, these are identical, no doubt about it. They're absolutely beautiful. I don't think I recognize them though. I wonder what they're called. It's a stab in the dark, but is this it? It might be worth a shot. Pick it or don't pick it. Huh. Let's get it out of here. Lloyd? Struck with a sudden urge for flower picking, are we? Well, usually I wouldn't want to disturb them like this, but... The hell? How? Ugh. What was that? It was as if the very air itself started rumbling. Hey, Tio, how's the spatial distortion now? The presence of the higher elements has completely vanished. I can no longer sense any anomalous properties in the area. Guess I was right. Wait just a second. You're telling me that those blue plants are what was causing all of this? It's hard to deny after what we just witnessed. Still, it's insane to think that such a tiny little thing could hold that much power. More like unbelievable. Do any of you know what they're called? I don't, and I also don't detect anything out of the ordinary about them anymore. Perhaps we should have an expert in the field look at them. That's a good idea. But where, though? This one might be out of the scope of what the doctors at the medical college do. But now we should safely store them away so that we don't lose them. That way we can have them ready to be inspected in case we find someone qualified. Yeah, let's do that. Wazi, is something on your mind? It's nothing urgent, but I just might have heard about something like this a long time ago. I vaguely recall there being mention of a mysterious Azure flora in the church's testaments. Really? What, are you serious? Like I said, it was a long time ago, and I was always one to skim when reading. You've been to Arteria, Ellie. Does it sound familiar to you? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert when it comes to the testaments, but now that you mention it, I do recall reading something along those lines. There's a legend about an Azure flora imbued with inexplicable powers. Doesn't that sound exactly like what we just witnessed? In that case, perhaps the professional we should be looking to consult is affiliated with the church. I was thinking the same. Let's try asking Sister Marble or Sister Reese about it. That should work. I'm sure either of them would be sufficiently knowledgeable. Then we're all set. Next stop, Crossbell Cathedral. Do you want to, like, dig this up or something? We picked the flowers, but there's still roots. A little bit more plant destruction will be fine by me. In this specific occasion, I feel that's not a bad idea. Has anyone actually got a move quartz on? I don't think anyone has. We did get a move too. So at the very least got some nice value on it. Where's my shinies? Where's my ingredients? What? Let's rest up for Teotop. and get further onward. Shouldn't we go pick the other lot? From... Oh, come to think of it, maybe we should pick these plants too. What do you say? Let's not. We only need one sample to take back, so let's just leave them be and see how it goes. We can figure them as a control group of sorts. Good idea. If we were to pick them, they would lose whatever power they have. Yes, but we may have no choice if it causes another cryptid to appear. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's nothing we can't handle. Okay, these are our plot plants then. We've got two different kinds. The exploratory discovery plot plants and the experimental in progress plot plants. Well, if you want to speak to Sister Reese, that would be East Street. However, it wouldn't surprise me if she's no longer there. Nothing, no dialogue for having killed the cryptids then. Maybe I can go to Mikkel. There's still nothing to report, obviously, because we didn't actually do a quest. And we can't even say that we've already beat our ones for the braces. So that's a thing too. By the look of it, we beat them before the braces did, so ha! Oh, wait a second, they had 3, didn't they? Are we returning to the cathedral soon? Our doors are always open to you if you need the church's assistance. Okay, we're not speaking to you here then. I deliberately came this far. For this exact reason. A shame. Just too busy eating is what's going on, really. Did seem, though, that if we looked about what was going on and we looked at the positions of people, that nothing has moved on yet. So no second patrol yet. Things have moved on out here. The kids are gone. Evening really crept up on us today. There's still a lot of information to gather, but I'd like to submit a written report by the end of the night. That'd be ideal. Hopefully we'll be able to track some more clues down while we're here. Our best leads at the moment are Reese and Sister Marble. Shall we go and consult them? I just tried to. Yeah, let's head to the Sunday school classroom first. Good evening, SSS. Oh, hello, Mr. Grimwood. Good evening to you too. I don't believe I had the opportunity to see you all since the trade conference. Oh, but I did hear that you dropped by my office around noon today. I do apologize for not being available at the time. Not at all. I'm sure you've been keeping busy lately. We heard that you've been helping to draft a preliminary constitution. Ah, did you now? The mayor solicited me with such enthusiasm I couldn't bring myself to turn him down. And to be perfectly honest, I support his proposal on a personal level. Bringing it into reality will be no simple task, but I'd like to assist in whatever way I can. Wow, I never knew you felt so strongly. I assume that means you're here to petition Adios for an extra bit of divine favor. Something like that. I'm at an impasse in my work, so I thought coming to offer a prayer would be a nice change of pace. It's only human for man to turn to the goddess in times of adversity. I'm with you there, big guy. I've bent the knee a few times myself at Barca. We'll wish you luck with your work, Mr. Grimwood. The feeling was mutual, my friends. Speaking of work, it's getting to be quite late. Are you here on duty? Yes, that's right. We just have a few quick questions to ask at the cathedral. Dauntless as ever, I see. I suppose we all have a lot on your plates, or our plates. If there's anything you need, feel free to stop by my office. My door is always open to you. Thanks as always, Mr. Grimwood. Be careful on your way home. He seems overworked.
Indeed. Drafting a constitution likely takes more effort than we can even imagine. Crossbell's future hinges on the words he writes. The Empire and the Republic will scour for even the most trivial reason to declare it invalid.
Yikes. He may not have any cryptids to subdue, but that doesn't make his work any less taxing. One note, shouldn't we be making our way to the classroom? Point taken. Let's go. Oh, no, the kids are here, but they got new dialogue.
We are forced to join today's Sunday school lesson. Ah, what were you thinking, spy on the class like that, Hamil? What, that was you, Tamil? Oh, come on, Hamil, don't try to blame the blame on me. Oh, well, at least we got to do a lot of studying. Wasn't that worth it? Maybe for a book-loving nerd like you. I hate studying.
Mr. Grimwood visits the cathedral from time to time the way he did earlier. It would seem that his trips become more frequent whenever his work is particularly stressful. I don't know exactly what's weighing on his heart and mind right now, but I do hope he can find solace praying to the goddess. To be honest, I guess I can't leave to... Oh, we can. He said I can come to his office anytime.
May I ask Mr. Grimwood to draft a preliminary constitution? If anyone could do it, it's him.
Oh, he's actually not come back here. Yeah, he might have just gone straight back up to the higher floor, yeah? Well, I tried to follow a character walking away. Did not succeed. If there's new dialogue, we'll go this way first. Oh, it looks normal here. I know seeing Grimwood arriving at the cathedral earlier. Everyone's talked about him. He paid his respects to Guy's grave, as well as the grave of Arios' wife. Is there something strange about that? No, it's not especially important. He seems to have been busy lately. I hope this visit was a good reprieve for him. The Guy Bannings and Saya McLean's graves earlier. Seems to have been busy lately. Leave flowers or something? I can pay my respects. If you don't mind me asking, I know by now that your older brother's grave is here, Lloyd. What about your parents? Now that you mention it, you and Guy lost your parents when you were young, correct? Yeah, it was 15 years ago. Honestly, I was so little that I don't remember the details very well. All I know is that they passed away in an orbital airship accident. It was on a new ship that had just gone into commission. An airship accident? That's terrible. They had only just started implementing them for commercial use then, so safety concerns were still an issue. Yeah, the ship went down in a mountain range. They were never able to recover any remains. Heard about this. Guy was devastated by it. To make matters worse, he then had to raise his kid brother all by himself. I only wish I could repay him for all those years. Lloyd, if it makes you feel any better, I doubt your big bro ever saw it as a burden. That's right. When he spoke of you, Lloyd, he would refer to you as a natural baby face who was too cute to handle. And not much has changed since. Can you imagine little bitty Lloyd at 3 years old? He must have been adorable. I can see it, honestly. He was probably so sweet and cuddly that you just want to squeeze him. This might be a little too easy to picture. Guys, knock it off. Anyway, sorry for taking up our time. Let's head into the cathedral. Oh, you got a little bit for checking there, then. What if we go to Saya's grave?
I've gotten into the habit of reading before going to bed lately, but silly me, I accidentally bought 2 copies of the same book the other day. Perhaps you would like the extra copy. Please take it.
Sunshine Agnes, Chapter 7. Oh, it's not here. Got in the wrong blooming place. It's down there, isn't it? Book. Bedtime story. Oh, that one doesn't get it. Well, I guess we don't have really much to say about things, whereas the guys had a reason to ask Lloyd a question. And that's why we do patrols. I'm actually starting to believe that after the first game, they've decided not to have any double, triple patrols at all. I think at this point, it's probably confident to say this. There might be one in the future, but they decided, seemingly as a game design thing, that was not great. And they toned it down quite a lot, haven't they? I believe I just saw Ian Grimwood in here a few moments ago. He looked rather fatigued. Hopefully the holy air of the cathedral was just what he needed to get his energy back. I'm sure he'll be fine now. After all, he did come here to pray. I've consulted with Mr. Grimwood several times since I started up my business. He looks rather fatigued, but I'm sure he'll be fine now. After all, he did come here to pray. Oh, I think that's enough sprucing up for now. This is the part of the cathedral that sees the most foot traffic. It's important that we keep it neat and tidy for our parishioners. She's Argent. She must be her younger sister. I'd shake my mitre, or stake my mitre on it. Ah, curse them. Just what is that sordid lot scheming up this time? Sounds like he's in deep thought over something. He really doesn't like the canals litter, does he? Talk has been circulating about mysterious giant monsters emerging all over Crossbell. Now that the CGF has notified us of the situation, we are working to spread as much awareness as we can. Are you looking for Sister Marble? She's currently in the middle of teaching the older children over in the classroom. Sister Juju is shadowing her as part of her training, so it may take a while. Well, that's who we're asking a question. No one else. Looks like the older kids are still in class at the moment. Yes, though evidently Kia isn't in attendance today. May I help you all? Archbishop Heralda. Good evening. If I remember correctly, you're those youths from the Crossbell police. Come see Sister Marble, I presume. That's right. We wanted to consult her about a plant we found today. A plant, you say? Is it some type of medicinal herb, perhaps? No, not exactly. We think it might have been referenced in the Testaments. Is that so? In that case, I would be willing to offer you my expertise in her stead. Believe it or not, I'm rather well versed on herbalism as well as general botany. We actually do know this. Oh, that's right. You helped us with the lupinus grass request earlier this year. I'll leave the decision to you. Come to my office if you wish to speak to me about this further. I guess I have to go to him to progress then. Well, that happened. It's hard not to hold my breath every time he's around. Well, he did offer. Why not take him up on it? I see, that makes sense. I love how easy to understand Sister Marble's lessons are. Is that Kia girl not coming to class today? Oh wait, now that I think about it, I guess she only joins us for math or natural science lessons. Darn, I always like staring at her bright green hair in class too. What? Kia usually sits in front of me when she comes to our class. Something about gazing at her bright green hair is very relaxing to me, though I should be paying attention. Oh man, these higher level lessons are more difficult than I thought they'd be. I should have studied more at home. Think Sister Marble's got any tips for shaving off a few curiums? Lenali, now is like literally not the time for this. You're gonna get us yelled at. You two quiet down, class is in session. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See, I totally called it. Jeez, Lenali, did you seriously have to get us both put on blast? Sorry. Sister Marble's lessons are just so informative. No, wait, I'm here to learn how to teach, not learn the actual subject matter. What? No, you need to know the subject matter to teach! I'm studying how to become a more effective teacher by observing Sister Marble in class. The thing is, she's so good at this that I find myself wanting to take notes on the lesson instead of how she teaches. Crossbell State's founding charter outlines that 10% of all state tax revenue is paid back to Erebonia and Calvard. Again, this has been the case since the state was founded and was decided upon by the two major powers, being that they hold suzerainty. If, however, Crossbell were to become an independent state, it would be freed from such unfavourable economic policies. Of course, that is easier said than done. Independence is anything but a given. Yep, you're the only option.